Hi, and welcome to Yoga with the Happy Housewife. This is Jose Madison. I am a certified yoga teacher. Today's class is going to be a 35-minute full body cardio class. What I mean by cardio class is that we're going to be adding some sun salutations to increase the heart rate. Sometimes when I'm, running short on my days and have lots to do, I do like to implement a yoga class in my morning, and I also like to do cardio. So sometimes when I don't have time to run on the treadmill, I do this little 35-minute class that actually works on strength, flexibility, and also cardio. So basically it's a full rounded up class. I'm also a Young Living essential oil advocate, and I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. So for me today, I am diffusing in my studio the oil purification. So this purifying blend cleanses and disinfects the air. And I just love the smell. It's made with citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender. I think this is lavender, and also myrtle. So it has a cleaning kind of smell to it. And it's pretty refreshing. And I don't know, but I've been feeling pretty good. So I'm going to be teaching this class while diffusing purification. I also use that in my vacuum cleaner, in my little filter thing, and it does smell really, really good in the house. So having said that, we're going to start in seated. So crossing your legs in easy pose, bring your hands to your knees, and just relax the shoulders here for a couple of seconds. Bring your chin to your chest and take a deep breath. And in yoga, unless otherwise noted, we always breathe through the nose. So we inhale through the nose and we exhale through the nose to control our breath and bring our attention to the moment, to the now of the class. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring your head back to neutral. Circle, sweep your arms all the way up towards the sky. Palms together, lower your hands to your heart. Inhale, circle, sweep. Palms together, lower your hands to your heart. We're going to do a little bit of a forward fold here to work on opening the hips. So taking your hands, we're going to walk the hands forward, making sure that both sits bones stay on the mat. If this is where you're at today, that's fine. If you want a little bit of an added stretch and challenge, just bending your elbows, lowering your body towards the floor. Just breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, walk your hands back. Overhead reach. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms. Exhale, left hand on the mat, right hand reaches over the head, again making sure both sits bones are on your mat. Reach, 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 and then exhale, right hand on the mat. Left arm goes over the head, and then reach through the fingertips. You're going to feel that deep stretch on the sides. And then last one, bring your right hand over the head. Not last one, because we got to do the left side. And then inhale, left side comes up. Reach, reach, reach. And then come back to center. Seated cat-cow. Bring both hands on your knees. Inhale. A little bit of a back bend here. So send the chest up. Gaze up. Not too far to compress the neck. And then exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Open the elbows wide and then draw the navel to the spine. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, last one. Reach up, make it your best. Little back bend here, and then exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. And inhale, come back to neutral. Let's come down into our tabletop. So on your hands and knees, you want your shoulders in line with your wrists, your hips in line with your knees. For table thread, tabletop thread flow. You're going to reach your right hand all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread it behind your left hand, placing your right shoulder and your ear onto the mat. Breathe in here and breathe out. So here's a little bit of a twist with the back. And twist for the spine. Last breath. Inhale. Reach your right hand all the way up towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale back into tabletop. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread it behind the right hand, placing the left shoulder and ear on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach the left hand all the way up. Reach it up. And then come back to tabletop. Tuck the toes in. We're going to lift our hips all the way up for downward facing dog. This is your first down dog, so paddle your legs here. Walk your dog, bending the left leg, bending the right. And press your hand firmly against the mat so that when you press away from you, your chest kind of goes towards your thighs. So you're going to relax your neck, gaze between your legs, and breathe. When you find a good, comfortable down dog, stay here for a couple of breaths. On your next inhale, look forward and then step forward between your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, last one, halfway up. And then exhale, forward fold. Open your feet about hip width distance apart. Ragdoll, so grab opposite elbows if you want. Bend your knees, bringing your belly on your thighs. Just sway from side to side and relax the head. Very nice. Inhale back into halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up. We're going to come all the way up into mountain pose. Exhale, hand together towards the heart. Closing your eyes here to reconnect with the breath. We're going to do a couple of sun salutations. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale into your high plank to low plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, roll up to the tops of your feet. Step or hop to the front of the mat. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale into your high plank, low plank, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, roll to the top of the feet. Bend your knees, step or hop to the front of the mat. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a breath. Inhale here. And an exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, roll to the ball of the feet. Step or hop to the front of the mat. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Last one, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for three breaths. Feel that heart rate going. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Look forward and then step your right foot forward for warrior one. You're going to ground your back heel. Inhale, come on up, squeeze the thighs together. You want to roll on the outer edge of your back foot here into a warrior one. Hips are forward, rolled, lifting that left thigh up towards the ceiling. You want to bend that front leg, knee over the ankle. Breathe in here. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to open our arms wide. So send your arms back, chest up towards the sky, stretching the shoulder blades and also working on the pecs of the chest. Inhale, come back to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, exhale, reverse warrior, right hand over the head, left hand around the lower back. Reach with the fingertips of the right hand. Exhale, windmill your arms, come back into a downward facing dog. If you want, you can do a chaturanga here. So inhale, plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step the left foot forward. We're going to transition into warrior one. Ground your back heel. Squeeze the thighs, come up. Warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach and then exhale. Warrior two. Breathe in, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left hand. Reach, retreat, bending that front leg. Inhale, windmill your arms. Come back into a downward facing dog. So left leg comes back. And then you can do a chaturanga here if you want. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. I don't know about you, but my heart is racing a little bit. On the inhale, we're going to come up into a high plank. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. And if you want, you can also come down on your knees, untuck the toe. That works as well. Just tuck the belly in. We're going to stay here for, I lied. Let's do 10 breaths. Breathe in here. Whether you're on your knees or just a knees floating plank, you're still going to feel it. 3 more breaths. Last one. Next, inhale. Come down all the way down to your belly. Elbows are close to your ribs. Heels are together. Forehead is on the mat. And then bring your arms by your side, palms facing towards the floor. So we're going to go into Superman here, working on the back. We're going to start by lifting a chest and then just lifting our arms. Squeeze the glutes. Work on lifting the shoulders, lifting the chest, and then keep the tops of your feet flat on the mat. And then exhale, we're going to release. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the chest, lift the arms, and lift the legs into a Superman pose. So inhale, lift everything. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest to Superman pose, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, come all the way down. Lift yourself up and then transition into a child's pose. Big toes together, opening the knees, and then forehead on the mat. Just breathe here. Inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose. If you want, you can take a sip of water or just relax the shoulders, releasing the lower back. And breathe. On your next inhale, come back up into a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Exhale. On the inhale, we're going to lift the right leg. Reach the heel right up towards the sky. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. We're going to transition into a warrior two. Ground your back heel. And then swing your arms around to a warrior two. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, straighten the leg, triangle pose. Reach forward till you can't reach any further and then lower your right hand onto your shin or a block if you wish. I'll show you with the block. Placing the hand on the block, left hand goes up towards the sky. Now bring your attention here to your knee, your right knee. We want to have a little micro bend. And also we don't want to have our full weight on the block. Basically we're using the leg and the core for stability on our triangle pose. Breathe in. And then exhale. Inhale, transition back into a warrior two. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, come back into a low lunge. Let's do a little bit of a cardio here with a chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Up dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg all the way up towards the sky. Reach. Exhale, step it forward between your hands into a low lunge. We're going to ground the back heel, windmill your arms, transition into a warrior two. Breathe in and breathe out. I'm really getting a sweat here going on. Inhale, reach forward, straighten that leg. Exhale into a triangle pose. Again, the goal here is to twist to it. Try to angle your shoulders together so that your shoulders are over each other and in line with your hips and with your leg. Breathe in. Inhale, transition back into your warrior two. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, windmill your arms. Come back into a downward facing dog. You can stay here in down dog if you want, or you can do a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to do another Superman pose. Inhale into plank pose. Now let's come down, lower ourselves all the way down, belly and forehead to the mat. Inhale, clasping your hands behind your back. So placing the tops of your feet are solid and flat on the mat. On the inhale, we're going to lift the chest and then bring and push your hands back. Use your glutes, use your back muscles to stretch the shoulders. And then exhale, release. Come back into child's pose, big toes together, opening the knees, forehead to the mat. Again, reconnecting with the breath. Breathe through the nose. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. Like I said, this is a cardio class, but you got your workout in for sure. Inhale, come back into your downward facing dog. take a breath here. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step it between your hands for low lunge. This time we're going to rise into crescent lunge, so keep your back knee lifted, keep your heel lifted, squeeze the thighs, rise into a crescent lunge. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your arms here, and then exhale, airplane crescent lunge. From here, we can take a half step, and we're going to transition into a warrior three. So inhale, lift. You can do a little bit of a step here, and then straighten your right leg, left leg, reaches back, reach through the heel, reach through the fingertips. Engage your core, strong right leg here. Reach, 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 and then exhale. Come back into a crescent lunge. Lengthen the spine, exhale, warrior two. Inhale here, we're not going to stay long. Exhale into a low lunge. Transition into a downward facing dog and your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. And exhale. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step it between your hands for low lunge. Transition to a crescent lunge. Squeeze the thighs. Keep your back heel up. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, airplane arms. So reach forward. Using the core here, send your shoulders and your arms back. We're going to transition into a warrior three. So if you want, you can take that little mini step. Engage your right leg. Come all the way up, forward. And then reach the right leg back. Engage your core. Strong left leg here. Reach through the right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, back into a crescent lunge. Woohoo! Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then windmill your arms. Chaturanga. Or you can stay here in downward facing dog. I'm going to go down and do a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And come down into child's pose again. Big toes together. Open the knees. Forehead to the mat. And breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, come back up to downward facing dog. We're going to lift the heels. Look to the front of your mat on the inhale. And then exhale, step forward. And then inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Bring your feet and your heels together, bending the knees. Bring your weight onto your heels. You can either have your arms up or hands into prayer, whichever you prefer. Just focus on the pelvis going forward, so we're really engaging our core here. And then breathe. Squeeze the thighs together, arms up or hands into prayer towards the heart, and breathe. Now we're going to use a little bit of a balance here. Inhale, lifting the heels. Gearing yourself up on the top of your feet. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale. Lower the heels and forward fold. Woo-wee. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And again, into a child's pose to relax for a few breaths. And breathe in. And breathe out. From child's pose, you're going to come on up and we're going to swing around to sit on our butts. We're going to do a boat pose, but we're going to roll on our backs about 5 times. I call it the rock and roll. And we're going to balance on our sits bones for about 5 times and try to not have your feet touch the mat. So basically we're going to grab the back of our hamstrings. We're going to roll back and then come on up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your arms either by your side or keep holding your hamstrings. Either way works. Just engage that core. 5. Let's do one last one. And then we're going to stay here. Stay here. Again, engage your core. Send your chest up towards the sky. Arms by your side. Breathe in. Hold. You got this. And then exhale. Cross your legs at your ankle. And bring your knees towards your chest. Whew, I'm really feeling it. Are you? I love this class. So we're going to cool down a little bit. So now that we've rolled on our backs, we're going to do the incline plane, just like a little counter pose to relax the lower back. So extend your legs in front of you, placing your hands behind your back. We're going to just lift the chest, a little bit of arch of the back, and then drop the head and just let go. And then release. This was kind of a fast-paced class to increase our heart rate, but we've also worked on strengthening and lengthening and stretching. So to do this final cool downs, a couple of poses here. We're going to cross our legs into easy pose. Again, we're just going to do that forward fold for about 2 breaths. Just walk your hands forward, making sure that both sits bones are on the mat. And then you can just drop the head here, shoulders are relaxed, and then bend your elbows as much as you want to increase that stretch and opening up the hips. And then inhale, come back up. From here, we're going to do another forward fold, but this time we're going to take the soles of our feet, placing them together. So you want to walk your heels back towards your pelvis. Either grab your big toes with your peace fingers, big toes, peace fingers, and then your elbows are going to be on the inside of your knees, or you can grab all 10 toes, so clasp your hands and grab the top of your feet. Either way, whatever feels comfortable for you. Inhale, lengthen the spine here, and then exhale, we're going to round the spine, the legs, so that the knees are opening up, working on opening the hips. Draw the navel to the spine. And on every exhale, see if you can roll a little bit more forward fold. And release. Bring the knees together. We're going to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Now, Ardha Matsyendrasana, which is a twist, we want to extend the right leg. And then we're going to bend the left and have it, our heel close to the hip. So right leg is extended, left leg is bent. We're going to take the right hand and then just kind of hug your knee towards your chest. Left hand is going to go up towards the sky and then place it behind your back. Before you twist, we're going to inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twist, 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 gazing behind our left shoulder. And you want to engage your right foot here so the toes are straight up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. And exhale. Other side, we're going to extend the left leg. Bending the right leg, bring your heel towards your right hip. So engage your left leg here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Left hand is going to hug your knee towards your chest. Right hand goes up towards the sky, and then exhale upon your twist. Then you place your hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twist, twist, twist. Gaze behind your right shoulder. Last breath. And release. Seated, wide-legged fold. So opening your feet as wide as you can. Making sure that your pelvis is tilted forward a little bit. You want to engage both legs. So your knees are locked and your thighs are engaged and feet are flexed. On the inhale, you're going to walk your hands forward. Doesn't matter how low you go, you're really going to feel that stretch on the inside of your thighs, your adductors. So working on the exhale, try to bend forward as much as you can. Relax your head too, and then keep your navel towards the core. So everything is pretty much active here. Working on a deep stretch for the adductors. Inhale, walk your hands back. And then this time we're going to keep the right leg forward. Bending the left leg, we're going to place the sole on the inside of the right thigh. So making sure here that our knee is close towards the mat. So active leg here, active right leg as well. So we're going to pivot towards the extended leg. Inhale, we're going to circle sweep. Exhale, forward fold through the hips. And then just lean over, bringing your knee or your nose close to your knee. If this is a little bit of a challenge, you can also use your strap. Place it on the sole of your foot. Slide your hands all the way back. And then lean forward. Either way, you're really going to feel that stretch in the hamstrings. And relax the shoulders. And inhale. Walk your hands back. We're going to do the other side. So extend your left leg. Right foot, the sole goes on the inside of the left leg. Again, pivot your hips towards the front of the leg. Engaging both legs here. Circle sweep your arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. This is actually one of my favorite stretches for the hamstrings. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. On the inhale, walk your hands back. And then bring your knees together. We're going to come down onto our backs on the mat for a supine twist. So first you're going to bring your knees to your chest and then clasp your hands or wrap your arms around your knees, bringing your knees to your chest. Roll side to side here to massage the spine. This is the last pose before Shavasana. Now from here, making a T with your arms, so extend your arms wide to the side. And then we're going to lower the knees towards the left and then turn your head towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. And then lower the knees towards the right and then gaze towards the left. Making sure here that your elbow, or not your elbows, but your shoulders are flat on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a little bit of a last squeeze here, your knees to your chest, squeeze, 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 and then final pose, Shavasana. Extend your legs, arm by your side. Relax the jaw, the shoulders, the arms, the feet, the body, the whole body. And just breathe normally and relax in Shavasana. Now take as much time as you need in Shavasana. You are not in a hurry. Just relax and breathe. Thank you so much for joining me in this 35-minute full body cardio class. From my heart to yours, may you have peace in your mind and in your life. Namaste.